welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Kids. I'm Kate Wright.
I'm Haley Price.
And today we are going to show you how to make cereal crusted chicken.
I've never heard of this before, and I'm very fascinated. I see some cereal. What kind of cereal are we working with here?
This is just unsweetened cornflake cereal here, so just plain. You can actually use whatever your favorite cereal is, but I like the unsweetened kind. And all you need is some chicken strips and some milk. I mean, 3 whopping ingredients, that is it.
That is so cool, and I am assuming it's kind of going to give it like a fried feel, but obviously without the unhealthy nature of frying.
It's totally baked. So all you do is you have the kids crush up the cereal, and then once that's crushed up, put that in a bowl. They're going to dunk the chicken in the milk. They dunk it and roll it up nice and good, get the cereal nice and crusted. Here, put it on a cookie sheet and you bake it at 350 for like 25-30 minutes until you can see the chicken's cooked through, and you are done.
Cool. Awesome. Well, let's get some help in here. What do you say we get a couple
I think we need some
kids in the kitchen?
So I need 2 boys for this recipe. So what you guys are going to do is just smash the cereal to pieces until it's itty bitty little pieces, okay?
In this bag.
In the bag, yeah.
Take your marks.
Set.
Get set. Go. Good strategies here. All right. I think that was perfect.
Okay.
Well done.
So open up your baggie and then dump your cereal.
You can open yours up.
In here. There you go. You're gonna dunk it in the milk. Make sure it's nice and wet. And then you're gonna dunk it and roll it around. You're gonna pour the cereal on top of it. Get it nice and crusty, like it's how you're doing like fried chicken. Make sure both sides are well coated, and then just set it on the cookie sheet. Okay. And your fingers are getting all dirty, so don't lick them or anything. We're gonna wash them really well when we're done. All right, let's start. Dunk it in the milk. There you go. Dunk it in the cereal.
Nice.
You want to come around here and make like an assembly line?
Yeah, Liam can be the milk guy, and Matt will be the cereal guy. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, put that guy over there. There you go. Good work.
There you go.
All right.
So we're going to put that in the oven for about 25-30 minutes, just until the chicken is cooked through and you see it nice and crispy on the outside. And then we're done. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Let's wash those hands. We decided to have 3 different dipping sauces. Hang on, we got barbecue sauce, ranch, or ketchup that has no high fructose corn syrup in it. So guys, pick a chicken tender and go at it.
He goes for ketchup. He goes for barbecue.
And I'm going for ranch.
Ooh, now what do I do? I think I'm going barbecue.
Mmm.
These are like restaurant chicken strips.
To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to AdvantageForParents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to SouthwesternAdvantage.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Teens. I'm Kate Wright, and I have 2 special guests with me today. I've got Valerie and I've got Dalton over here helping me out. And we are actually making the coolest, easiest snack or party food, whatever you want to call it. There's actually only 5 ingredients that you need. You need some sort of squared whole grain or oatmeal type cereal, squared little pretzels like this, some M&Ms. Actually, I think I might just take all these and just leave right now. These are my favorite. We got M&Ms, and we got some dried raisins, and there's actually a 5th ingredient. This is so funny. You need actually peanuts, but a few hours ago we made homemade peanut butter, and I used all the peanuts, forgetting that we need peanuts for the trail mix. So I don't have it here right now, but that's okay. If you're missing one of these ingredients, or you want to substitute something else, by all means, go for it. So really all you have to do is just grab each of these ingredients, throw it in the bowl, and you are done. So why don't y'all each grab a couple?
Just one question. So I see M&Ms in here and some other not really, just kind of junky foodie stuff. So
why are we making this? Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a really, really good question. I have had the great pleasure working with award-winning nutritionist Jill Castle. Jill helped put this little recipe together, and I asked the same thing. I'm like, Jill, help me out here. We got M&Ms, we got pretzels, why are we doing this? And actually, believe it or not, not only for teens, but actually teen athletes, I know both of you guys are athletes, it's a really good source of carbohydrates. You've got your whole grains, which is what you need in your diet, and the cereal. You've got the salt in the pretzels, which if you're an athlete is really good for hydration. A lot of teenagers think they need to down, a sugary sports drink, but the bad thing about those is that there's a lot of sugar in them and also artificial food colorings. But if you just have a little bit of salt with some water, that does the trick alone. If you have the peanuts here, you got a healthy source of protein and healthy fats. And if you add a little bit of sugar and have a little bit of M&Ms, hey, that's okay. All right, so that's the answer to that question. Right. So I know, believe it or not, this is actually quite healthy. So go at it. Go ahead and throw it in. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking good.
So how long did that take us to make?
Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
If that. So jump in. Let's have a taste.
All right.
Make sure you get a little bit of everything in each bite. Get a little bit of the sweet, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What do you think?
Well, good.
It's good.
Not good? Do y'all like the sweet salty combination? I think that's what the big winner is it's a kind of combination. To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to advantageforparents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to southwesternadvantage.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Kids. I'm Kate Wright.
I'm Haley Price.
And today we are making a recipe that I made for the first time about 3 weeks ago, and it is so delicious. We actually canceled one of the other recipes we were gonna do for the show just to squeeze this one in because it is so good and so easy, and it was a big hit with my whole family.
Awesome, can't wait to try it. So what do we got here?
All you need broccoli, you need bow tie pasta, you need some chicken, tomato basil sauce, garlic, cream cheese, and some Parmesan cheese. That's all you need, very simple, but it is so tasty. So we need, we have part of our chicken already cut up and part of our broccoli, but we need to finish this off, so we're gonna need some
Kids in the Kitchen!
Macklin, what you're gonna do is just finish off the broccoli, cut it into little tiny chunks like this, and then Liam, you're gonna finish cutting up the chicken. Haley's gonna help you with that. Good, that's perfect, we're done here. So what Macklin's going to help me with, one thing I loved about this recipe, which I never thought of before, and it's such a simple concept, I'm kind of frustrated that I didn't come up with this idea, is to add your broccoli to the last 3 minutes or 5 minutes, if you like it extra soft, to the bow tie pasta. And you could do this with spaghetti, you could do this with fettuccine, basically any pasta dish that you make, just add broccoli to it. What a smart idea. So what we need to do now is get the chicken on the skillet. One ingredient I forgot to mention earlier is you're going to need a good zesty Italian dressing for this recipe. Heat up the dressing in the skillet. Get the garlic in there. Okay, go ahead and dump the chicken in.
Yummy.
All right. So what you want to do is just get the chicken really well coated with that sauce.
All right, so what happens next here?
We got to cook the chicken all the way through. So once the chicken is cooked all the way through, we're going to add our tomato basil sauce and a block, basically 4 ounces of cream cheese. Basically, your sauce is done once everything is really well mixed. The cream cheese is totally melted. If there's any chunky pieces of the cream cheese, you know you're not done yet. Okay, so now the cream cheese mixture is well mixed in with the chicken.
Looking delicious.
And you get your bow tie pasta. Make sure you get lots of broccoli in there. Okay, now put on a generous amount of the mixture.
Wow, that looks awesome.
A lot of sauce.
What a pretty dish, too.
I love the color.
Yeah, that really nice orange with the green.
I'm trying to chicken.
Wow, that's good.
Basically like about 6 ingredients, that's it.
And this one's scarfing it.
Oh no, I need them.
I think he likes it.
To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to advantageforparents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to southwesternadvantage.com. Welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Teens. I'm registered dietitian and childhood nutrition expert Jill Castle, and I am here with Emily and Ethan, who are two teenagers who are going to be helping me today prepare Asian pork lettuce wraps. Now, a lot of times we see these out in restaurants, Asian restaurants where you can build your own. They oftentimes sell them as appetizers, but we're going to make so much food, you're going to find they're very filling and they do quite a good job of making themselves a meal. There's kind of two parts to making this recipe. We need to cook our pork and we need to flavor it up. So Ethan's going to get started with heating some oil in the pot or in the pan back here. And then he's going to add his pork. And that's a very, very, very hot. Woo, that's a very hot pan. Woo! Calm down now. Yeah, let's add this over here. I'm just going to do it because I don't want you to burn. I really don't. I feel really bad. I'll take the heat. Okay. Now, there you go. Ethan, you're going to break that up and fry up that pork. Let me throw this in the trash. And then Emily is going to arrange our platters because with an Asian lettuce wrap, we use our lettuce, and this is a butter lettuce. We use our lettuce as our cup to hold all of our ingredients, like our pork and our vegetables and our sauce. So what I want you to do, and our rice. So I want you to get the lettuce ready and kind of build a platter with all these beautiful vegetables. You can stand right here and do that. I'm going to add some garlic to the pork and some other flavorings to make it taste nice and yummy. Okay, let's give Ethan some of the soy sauce and sesame oil and ginger. He's going to throw that into the pork as well. Oh, that looks gorgeous. We're just going to toss that ginger in there and some soy sauce and some sesame oil, and he's going to keep working that and just put that right there. We got to get all that pork cooked all the way through. So essentially what we're going to do when we have our pork cooked, we're going to take a lettuce cup. Okay. If you want rice in it, you can fill it with whatever you want here. What I like to do is put a little rice in my lettuce cup, top it with a little meat, a little scallion, a little carrot, red pepper, and a little peanut sauce on top, and eat it like a taco. Or you can kind of roll it like a burrito, but it's delicious. Our meat has browned up. We've added our soy sauce, some sesame oil, some ginger, some garlic, and Ethan's done a great job of browning up all that pork, and we're going to take it off and put it on our platter, and we're going to build our Asian pork lettuce wraps. So let's do that. I'll do that, and you guys get ready to chow down. And just remember, this meat will be hot, but you can see, whew, beautiful. Put that on our platter here. Let me build one first. I'm going to go from this way down that way. Okay. Even though the lettuce is on the other side, but I'm going to take a little bit of meat, like so, and I'm going to take a little bit of rice, and you don't have to pack them full, just a little bit, because you'll probably eat more than one. And excuse my fingers, but I'll take a little bit of red pepper and some little carrots, and a green onion, and to top it off, a little peanut sauce that we didn't make homemade, we just bought at the store, but you can see, gorgeous little lettuce wrap. Shall we? Shall we dig in and try it?
Let's do it.
All right.
It's really good.
It's very good. To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to advantageforparents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to southwesternadvantage.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Teens. I'm Kate Wright, and I have two special guests with me here today. I've got Dalton and Valerie hanging out, and we are going to make homemade peanut butter, and we're going to create a peanut butter bagel, which is so easy and fast and delicious to make. So, I mean, y'all, look, there's two ingredients here. It is so easy. Valerie, if you want to be in charge of toasting the bagels, I'll set these over here. And then Dalton, I'm going to put you in charge of the food processor.
Okay.
And if you just pop these in and just face them either which way.
Okay.
And then just hit the go button. And you should be good to go over there. There you go. So Dalton, just throw those peanuts in the food processor.
Okay.
Awesome. And this little guy, usually with food processors, you gotta make it click. Let me see, so we got this. All right, let's give that a try. Gonna use some muscle. So hit this, the high button. There you go. So peanut butter takes a couple of goes because you want to have that peanut buttery consistency. So what you do is keep it on for like a minute and then kind of mix it around. And then give it another go. All right, let's see. I think it might be done. Let's give it a check. Does that look like peanut butter?
It does.
Ooh,
That's
oh my
good.
gosh. So you can just grab this and spoon it into the bowl. Ooh, those bagels look good.
So, what is this? Is it like a snack or breakfast or lunch?
That's a really good question. Number one, a great breakfast. Even just one half of this is a great breakfast. It's a great lunch. I've actually made this many times for myself, just for lunch. Dinner, after sports for recovery. It has a lot of protein. So yeah, to answer your question, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, all the above. Yeah. Ooh, that's looking good, Dalton.
Now,
All right.
Why is this healthier than like store-bought peanut butter or just peanut butter that's out
Out
of
of a
the
jar?
store? Yeah, like that.
Great question again. A couple of reasons is that it's all homemade. You know where all the products come from. There's no added sugar. A lot of store-bought brands have added sugar in it. There's no hydrogenated oil. If you ever buy peanut butter and there's not a big thick goop of oil at the top, they've added hydrogenated oil to keep that from happening.
Okay.
So natural peanut butter, if it's in a jar, would have a layer of oil at the top. But this is all, it's basically homemade. There's no preservatives, there's no sugar, no hydrogenated oil. It's as natural as it can possibly be. So, all right, so now what you're gonna do is grab a knife and just smother the peanut butter. Here, I'll give you this one to you, Valerie. And Dalton, you can throw that spoon in here.
Okay.
And I'll get out of the way. Just make yourself a sandwich. All right, so y'all ready to take a taste?
Yeah.
All right, bite in.
Okay.
How is it?
That's really good.
Is that good?
Wow.
Does it taste like more fresh than like peanut butter that you're
It
normally
does,
having?
yeah.
You can tell that it's just peanuts and
Yeah.
nothing extra added. Isn't that great?
Very.
So what'd y'all learn from this recipe?
Just homemade peanut butter is a lot better than store-bought. I never knew that, and I wouldn't have ever known that if I hadn't done this. And this
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Well, good. All right. Well, there you go. Super, super, super easy homemade breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack. All natural, way to go, peanut butter bagels. To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to AdvantageForParents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to SouthwesternAdvantage.com. Hi everybody, welcome to Kate's Kitchen. I'm registered dietitian and childhood nutrition expert Jill Castle, and I'm here today with Hannah, a volleyball player, right? I have a volleyball player too, and Matthew, who is a basketball player. And today we are making home run turkey tacos. So we have all our ingredients here. You can see we have some turkey, we have some diced tomatoes, some cumin, some chili pepper, a little bit of olive oil. Do you know why we're using a little bit of olive oil, Matthew?
Not why we're using olive oil.
Well, because turkey is a very, very lean meat. And if we don't use a little bit of oil, it will just stick to our pan. That's how lean it is. That lean means there's no fat or very little fat. We're using some corn tortillas, better than flour tortillas. Do you know why?
No.
Well, they're made from corn, and corn is a whole grain. And then we have our toppings here. which is a little bit of shredded cheese, some mixed greens, some chopped tomato, and what do you think that is?
Sour cream.
Wrong!
Oh.
What do you think we might be substituting instead of sour cream?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be our surprise at the end because it tastes like, looks like, smells like sour cream, but it's not. So let's get our turkey rolling. So we want to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan. Matthew, you're gonna be our turkey master today. So we're gonna put that in the pan. And that pan should be warming right up. And then we're gonna add our turkey, ground turkey meat. And we're just gonna chop this up and turn it around. One of the things with turkey, it goes in pink. We know when it's fully, completely cooked, when it turns white. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna brown that turkey or make it completely cooked through. Then we're gonna add these spices. Again, turkey doesn't have very much flavor, so we need to add spices to give it a taste. And in this case, we're making tacos, we're gonna give it a Mexican taste. Matthew has done a fabulous job browning the turkey. We are ready to add our spices, which Hannah's gonna do, and some diced tomatoes. So let's put those in our turkey. We're gonna mix that all around. That cumin really makes this turkey, ground turkey, very, very flavorful. And the tomatoes are just gonna kind of be the glue that keeps it all together. Now, let's see if we can get some of that in there. You're going to want to stir that all up and get all those spices mixed in with the tomatoes and the turkey. And that's going to be our filling, which will be yummy. That looks like it's great. Let's take that off. I'll turn off the heat for you. Just put it on that hot pan. Now these are going to be piping hot. You can see we've got chili powder, which gives it a little bit of spice. The cumin, which is a Mexican spice, and it's delicious. And we have some tomatoes in here that will go ahead. And of course, I'd love for you guys to take a bite. There you go. I always like to put the melted cheese, the shredded cheese on top of the hot meat because it gets a little melty. And then let me get you a little spoon for that surprise at the end that I hope you both want to give a try. What do you think?
Pretty good.
I'm gonna use our fingers here. Can anybody guess what the surprise ingredient is?
I still have no idea.
No idea? Would you be surprised if I told you it was Greek yogurt? Plain Greek yogurt?
Wow. Really?
It tastes like sour cream.
It does taste like sour cream.
Wow.
So here's a hot tip. If you want to have a low-fat, highly nutritious substitute for sour cream, use plain, non-fat Greek yogurt.
Wow.
And you can also use this if you're making dips. So if you want to make a spinach dip or any kind of salad dressing that requires sour cream, plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. So we have slashed the calories and the fat in traditional tacos by substituting turkey for our beef and Greek yogurt for our sour cream. How about that?
It's delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Something you can make at home on your own. And it was less than 15 minutes to make it.
To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to AdvantageForParents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to SouthwesternAdvantage.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kate's Kitchen with Kids. I'm Kate Wright.
I'm Haley Price.
And today we're going to show you how to make whoop whoop chicken salad with grapes. Whoop whoop! This is one of my favorites. Nothing is tastier to me than mixing grapes and any kind of fruits and celery with chicken salad sandwiches.
A little bit of nuts in there, gonna be delicious.
Delicious. So what you need for this is some shredded chicken, some apples, grapes, some Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, any kind of bread, whatever your favorite bread is, some Worcestershire sauce, some celery, walnuts, onions, and a little bit of salt, I guess.
And if there is someone in the family that doesn't like any of these ingredients, you can always pull it and swap it for something else. You could do raisins, even craisins, something like that.
Yum.
So that's the fun of it. You can kind of mix and match.
Absolutely. So we need some help cutting up this celery. I think we
do.
might need to get a
Kid
in the kitchen. We need your help cutting up some celery for our chicken salad sandwich. So Haley's going to help you maybe hold on to these, or unless you can
Okay.
hold real tight so they don't slip. And this cut really itty bitty pieces. And the more you can saw it, like that, there you go. Oh, awesome.
Good work.
Can you pour the chicken in the bowl? You just pour that in. Make sure it gets in the bowl. There you go. All right, there's our chicken. Get every little last bite. All right, can you pour that in?
Good. Yeah, let's get some of
There
these.
you go. Pour it. Good. And the onions. Oops, sorry. Pour it all in. Good. And the walnuts.
Good work.
Any walnuts thrown in. And we need apples. Yummy. Do you like apples, Bodie?
Yeah.
I know. Bodie's favorite. And then let's put some Worcestershire
go, good
sauce
work.
in there. Kind of drizzle that all over. Okay. Some grapes. Throw that in.
Over here. Put a little smaller.
Grab those and throw them in the bowl. Yum. I love celery. Isn't that good? Buddy, I like all those stickers all over your hands. Where'd you get those? What does that one say? This is super duper. Yeah, I would say you are super duper. All right, so now we gotta throw the Miracle Whip in. So I'm gonna toss this in and you guys can help me blend it up.
How do we both do it?
Y'all both have spoons.
Oh.
Okay, so what y'all need
Look
to
at that.
do, let's get the cutting board out of the way. Everybody grab a spoon or 2 spoons and just mix, try to dig under and get everything mixed up as good as you can without it flying out across the room. So mix.
Yummy.
Ooh, looks good already. Gosh, this is so easy. I mean, how long did this take us to prep?
No time.
Maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes?
Here you go, Bodie.
Cut mine in half.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to the
Cheers.
sandwiches.
Here we go, Bodie. Uh-oh, Bodie's on the floor. It's all right.
How do we do a little bit more?
Oh, that is so good.
To learn more about Kate's Kitchen, go to advantageforparents.com. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to southwesternadvantage.com. AdvantageForParents.com is the only parenting website in the world with hundreds of articles written by doctors and professionals, as well as video interviews with parenting experts, role-playing and educational videos, and our very own groundbreaking cooking show, Kate's Kitchen with Kids. Kate's Kitchen has over 100 recipes teaching kids and teenagers how to be confident in the kitchen. Our team of experts include money expert and best-selling author Dave Ramsey and his daughter Rachel Cruz, author and parenting coach Kate Wright, New York Times best-selling author Rory Vaden, child psychologist Dr. Patricia Nan Anderson, award-winning pediatric nutritionist Jill Castle, licensed clinical social worker and parenting coach Katie Malinsky, and the former nutritionist for NBC's hit TV show The Biggest Loser, Cheryl Forward. Advantage for Parents addresses important parenting topics, from toddlers to teenagers, and even has coaching on life topics such as money management, diet and health, career development, and marriage, just for you. Think you already have all the answers to parenting? Well, take our unique parenting quizzes and find out. Advantage for Parents. Real help for the most important job in the world. To learn more about Southwestern Advantage, go to southwesternadvantage.com.